Everybody loves a winner. St. Louis, Missouri sure does. Its Cardinals are the most successful franchise in the National League with 11 World Series titles. On the high school level, few schools in the area have seen the kind of success that Francis Howell has. The Vikings trophy case is pretty crowded, and they keep adding more. Last spring, Howell was named the Large School Athletic Department of the Year in the St. Louis area, and for good reason. A Final Four in volleyball, third place in softball and swimming, state runner-up in football, and state champions in cross country and baseball. It's a positive, winning atmosphere that seems contagious to the programs around the school.
The fact that you get to go to watch your other friends play and their team's doing just as good, if not better than us, I mean, it's awesome.
It just makes us work harder. I feel like everyone's pushing each other and their own strengths and weaknesses and seeing how each and every one of us do.
It's not just one program here that has something going, and it's just really fun to have a lot of top 10 ranked teams in the school.
When these athletes get to add to the trophy case, they feel proud that they're keeping the bar raised for future Viking teams.
It feels really good, especially being the first softball team to go to state.
Coming from Howell, everyone knows we have a really strong athletic program, and it makes you proud to represent the school.
We've just had a very fortunate run. We've had a lot of talented kids, hard-working coaches, community supports what we're doing, and it all kind of comes down to everybody's hard work.
But at Francis Howell, they know there's a big difference between sports heroes and real heroes. While they're proud of all their trophies, they're also proud of their alumni who have served in the military. That's why this tribute wall exists in the school library.
I feel like when I'm running, then, oh, I'm so cool, I'm doing these great things, and then I kind of get a blast of reality when I look at this wall, because this is something so much bigger than what we do. And while this is big to us in the moment, then they're the true sacrificers, the true people who should be honored for what they do.
If they weren't doing what they were doing, we wouldn't be able to get to do the stuff that we love.
It puts everything in perspective, puts your life in perspective, puts how you should act every single day, because these guys are the true heroes. Sports are cool, but true heroes are behind me right now.
Recently, Howell had the chance to pay tribute in another way. The Military Warrior Support Foundation wanted to give away a home to a local wounded veteran. Retired Specialist Richard Lindenbush, a 10-year veteran, was injured in Afghanistan after a blast from an improvised explosive device. He suffered a stroke that led to nerve damage, and his recovery has been long and tedious. But on his visit to Francis Howell, the Military Warrior Support Foundation, along with Chevrolet and Wells Fargo, were going to present him with a mortgage-free home. And the students and staff at Francis Howell were excited to host the ceremony at the team's home game against Christian Brothers College High School.
It's unbelievable to see somebody who has sacrificed so much for our country and for us as individuals, for us to be able to give back to them in such a unique and profound way is going to be it's a great experience, and it's a humbling experience.
I got so many emails, this is so cool, and it's just a great recognition. It's a tie-in of the military, the teamwork, the sacrifice, the effort, the hard work, all those things they're all related, and we're trying to do our best from our end, but really appreciative of what's going on with the military as well.
I think that's awesome. He deserves everything that's coming to him, because we have no idea what he went through and all the different stuff, and I'd like to shake his hand whenever he gets here.
Tracy Carlson knows both sides of this night. She coaches basketball and cross country at Howell, but she's also spent time in the Army as a medical technologist. With the knowledge of what soldiers can go through, she knows the kind of burden that the gift of a home can lift off of a family.
Myself, being a new homeowner and knowing what kind of stress that puts you under, on top of having a child myself, just to be given that opportunity, especially because he's lost so much and, at the sake of giving us everything, definitely deserves it. I think that's just gonna help him, be recognized, know that he's appreciated, and just show that the whole military that they're appreciated.
Specialist Lindenbush served as Howell's honorary team captain for the coin toss, and he and his family were presented with a ceremonial key at halftime. He was welcomed with the type of warm reception you would expect, and he remains humbled through the whole experience.
It's a unique experience, I can tell you that. It's kind of hard hearing that word hero. I'm not a hero by any means. Everybody that I know that has laid their life down, those are the true heroes. Yeah, I might be busted up, but I get to enjoy my family. It's kind of hard being called a hero, I guess.
There were plenty of smiles to go around on the Howell sideline. Even though CBC would win the game, Lyndon Bush's story helped keep things in perspective at Howell, a place that always values its true heroes. In St. Louis, Missouri, I'm Joe McCann.